Hello Subsimmers! I'm McDougal, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to another update video for Crush Depth Early Access. If you're new to the project, please have a look around the YouTube channel, visit our Discord server, or even try the free demo available on Steam. Links in description. And a special welcome back to all the patrons and those who have already purchased an early access copy. It's support like yours that makes this entire project possible. Now that I've buttered you up a bit, wait. Can I talk about the bugs? So many bugs. From the mildly amusing to the incredibly annoying. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But that's the way of things as we try our best to balance bug fixes with content updates, so we thank you all in advance for your patience. And as always, if you find a bug, have some feedback, or just feel like a chat, stop by the Discord server and tell us. Now, aside from filling Crush Depth with new bugs, we've also added some new content this past month as the dev team is really beginning to stretch their legs into world building. Here you see we've done some dressing up around our home port of Bergen. Won't be long now before we're all knocking back some cold ones with our shipmates and sharing stories of tonnage and depth charges in our very own pub. Fingers crossed. So while some members of the team are working on the U-boat itself, others will be working on the rest of the open world. These are all placeholders for now, but we're working on a system that will allow us to have thousands of highly detailed buildings in the open world with as little cost to player performance as possible. As a proof of concept, here's a scene rendering 9.5 billion triangles. Over 13,000 objects with over 700,000 triangles each. Another big milestone is finally adding the U-boat itself to the MMO world. Players are now welcome to jump online, spawn on the docks, and try sailing the U-boat by themselves or with some friends. The U-boat isn't complete yet, but everything you do find inside is interactable and fully simulated. Speaking of which, inside the U-boat you'll also notice a couple of changes, namely these lovely new electric panels. Now, some of you hardcore Subsib nerds might be asking yourself why these panels don't resemble the ones you're familiar with from other games or even Das Boot, but that's an interesting story. U-boat construction was not centralized, you see. The Kriegsmarine contracted many different companies to outfit their fleet, and it wasn't unusual for U-boats to contain different vendor parts depending on the year it was built, or even which port the U-boat was being built at. The panels you might be most familiar with, especially from the movie Das Boot, were produced by BBC, whereas we decided to install the AEG model for a few reasons. Aside from the fact that these panels are newer than the ones in Das Boot, we were blessed enough to find the actual surviving blueprints for the AEG panels, which allowed us to recreate these 3D models in such vivid detail. In not so vivid detail are some new objects in the control room and forward torpedo room. These interactable objects are actually a part of the new torpedo firing system. These low-poly models are just placeholders for the time being while we work on the back end, but we hope you'll enjoy experimenting with the firing system as it's being built. Then also our apologies. For the first time in a year, we missed a weekly update. Paul, who normally makes these updates, was in Germany last week taking pictures and measurements of U-995 in order to further our modeling efforts. Well, that's it for this video. If you like what you've seen today, please give this video a like and consider subscribing so you never miss an update. And if you'd like to support the project, why not become a Patreon subscriber? For $5 a month, patrons will get their own CD key and access to exclusive channels on the Discord where you can get a sneak peek behind the scenes of development and at our library of source material. From pictures and blueprints to letters from U-boat crewmen to their families back home. So, many thanks to the Crush Depth team for letting me narrate this update video today, and thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy hunting.